Hey guys, welcome back to the 401 files. Hope you're all doing really well. For anybody that doesn't know or isn't aware, the UK is now back on lockdown. So this is kind of like lockdown part 2 for us. We've been here before, haven't we? So unfortunately what that means is I can't get out to make my usual videos that I would do for you guys. And so I thought I'd do something a little different on this video and do a review of the History Channel's Project Blue Book. Stay tuned. So what is Project Blue Book? Is there any truth behind Project Blue Book? Is it fact? Is it fiction? Well, if you're one of these people that believe in Men in Black type figures only existed in movies starring Will Smith, then you're hugely mistaken, because in 1952 the USA Air Force, United States Air Force, actually bound together a group of people, a group of high-ranking officials, to create something called Project Blue Book. Now, Project Blue Book's main ambition or main goal was to get out to these people who have maybe had UFO experiences and somehow intimidate them, spread misinformation and muddy the waters on what was really going on. And in some cases, they even went as far as using cold-blooded murder. Now, during the series, we're following the main character, who is known as J. Allen Hynek. Now, J. Allen Hynek was a real person in real life, studying and investigating UFO phenomena. And Project Blue Book tried to take J. Allen Hynek under their wing because they thought that if we could get him on board with his vast knowledge of these things, he could muddy the waters better than anybody else and put this thing to bed once and for all. But the more that Jay went out and investigated these things, the more he realised that there was some, or a small percentage, that he couldn't explain away. Now, I would say that Project Blue Book has some similarities to X-Files. There is some definite X-Files undertones throughout this whole series. I would say it's better. I would say the acting is okay, but still, again, better than X-Files. And if you are a fan of the X-Files, then no doubt you will really appreciate Project Blue Book. Is it scary? Is it creepy? There is certain parts of it that I would consider creepy, but mainly because of the thought-provoking side of it, the rabbit hole that it sends you down when you start thinking about if these things had actually happened. And if you do believe that, if you are like me and you're a big fan of the UFO phenomena and extraterrestrial visitations, etc., then it can lead you down a rabbit hole of thinking, wow, that's pretty creepy. But in terms of jump scares and things like that, there isn't very much of that going on, which I kind of like, because I think sometimes jump scares can make things seem a bit gimmicky, a bit fake and Hollywood. So I've already spoke to you guys about the main character, J. Allen Hynek, and how Hynek was a real person in real life studying UFO phenomena. Now, Project Blue Book was hoping that Hynek would somehow be able to brush all this to a side. Somehow he would be able to make people believe that there is nothing going on and this is all scientifically proven. But the more Hynek investigated each case, the more Hynek started to realise that some of these can't be explained away by means of science. And in fact, during his active service with Project Blue Book, Hynek compiled reports of many different phenomena. He compiled 12,618 reports on UFOs alone, and 701 of them can't be explained away even today. So if you are anything like me and you're a massive UFO fanatic, you love anything to do with extraterrestrials, then you'll be really pleased to know that on the show there is some of the more well-known cases on there as well. There is the Flatwoods Monster, there is the Betty and Barney Hill abduction, there is the Roswell case, and many, many more. So you'll be really pleased to know that there is some cases on there that you'll be familiar with. The only thing that I really didn't like about Project Blue Book was that it seemed like J. Allen Hynek was going from one investigation and then the very next day waking up and he was on another case and another case, and it just made it feel like cases were popping up left, right and centre, and in real life that's not exactly how it went down. But obviously with it being a series and they had to bring out new episodes, it does feel like that. But that's the only thing that really put me off, is that it seemed like the poor guy never got arrested. So for me, Project Blue Book was ace. I really enjoyed it. When I saw the trailers coming out on TV, I was super excited about seeing this, and in part it didn't live up to its expectation, but overall it really did. And I've seen it twice now and I probably will watch it again. Did this series make me come away thinking any worse or less of the UFO phenomenon? Not really, because I took it with a pinch of salt. I took it for what it was, a series based loosely on real events for the purpose of entertainment. And so for me, I came away just as happy as I did before I first saw it. So yeah, I'm sure you guys will really enjoy this. Like I said, take it with a pinch of salt. Some of the acting isn't great, some of the visual effects are a bit corny, but the storylines in general are really good. And if you just like seeing lights in the sky and you like hearing conversation back and forth about UFO phenomena, then I think you're really going to enjoy this. I know that I will definitely watch it again, because there's always things you miss, and I like to go back anyway and just see how I react to it the second time round. So let me know what you guys thought. I hope that you already do enjoy it, and if you have watched it and you have enjoyed it, drop down below in the comments box below anyway, because I'd love to hear from you guys, see what it was that you really enjoyed, see if you would change anything about the series, and which episode you enjoyed the most. Until next time guys, you've been awesome as I always say. Please stay tuned for my next video, which will be coming soon, and if you do want to pick up one of these 401 Files hoodies or a t-shirt, then remember you can get them by sending me an email to 401files@gmail.com. Until next time guys, take it easy, look after yourselves, stay safe.